Hello everyone, Hamas28 here, and today we are in Stoneblock 4. So I've been a big fan of the Stoneblock series before, so when I saw that it was getting released as of October 29th, right when I was finishing up Complex Claustrophobia, I thought it was a great time to jump on in. And why does this guy bug out? If you look left, he starts, oh, because I'm looking left, he's trying to look at me, but since I'm physically over here, he's looking in the wrong spot. That's funny. So I always loved the little lobby rooms they built for Stoneblock. Let's see, we got Mechanism, we got Oritech, we got a Draconic Evolution Reactor, we got whatever's going on in here, we got Ars Nouveau, and Create, of course. And I was really looking forward to starting Stoneblock 4. I have just finished Compact Claustrophobia, and it's funny, you know, going from being trapped underground to being trapped underground again. The Archive of Guidance. Let's see, so I should just be able to start by going through the portal here from what I remember. Archive of the Magician, the Machinist. What are these things? I'm guessing these just have like tips or stuff? There's nothing in here. You tricked me. Anyways, so we'll just jump right in so we can get going. So I believe a dark and mysterious, oh, let's see, let's choose a base. So we can do a dark and eerie blackout zone, a dark and mysterious cave, a vibrant and colorful cherry tree, a pre-ruined industrial complex, a lush and warm mangrove cave, and a rugged and resilient tough cave. Let's go with lush and warm. Pretty cool. I like the look of this place. It's starting to lag a lot though. And it looks like it even comes with a free house, which is cool. Now, from what I read, it does take, oh, even has some little sacks here. It does use chickens for resource generation once again, which is pretty standard. But I guess it also uses fluid cows, whatever those are. What is this? Fire pit. See, it's a nice little pre-built base. Barrel, some stuff. So, take a look at our quests here. Welcome to Stoneblock 4. Stoneblock 4 is a story-driven mod pack with plenty of options to play and progress based on your playstyle. This pack has tons of mods for all types of players. Mods may be gated with the storyline, so make sure to explore the different options for progression. For those who want a challenge, the final challenge of the pack is completing the World Engine. Do you think you have what it takes? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Who's to say? Useful commands. Home, back, and spawn. And Spark TPS. Check the server's TPS. Useful to see if your world is lagging. Found a bug. Then share it on GitHub. Welcome is complete. Getting started. A mysterious path. Oh, I was supposed to talk to that guy. Huh. Let's see, how do can I go back? Home. No. Slash back. No. Huh. Is there a way to go back there? Let's see. Back to the lobby. Slash spawn. Opening a time door to spawn. Pretty cool. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Lore. Initialization. Anomalous entity detected. Initiating program. Welcome to the World Engine Restoration Knowledge Base, or WORK. I am the Echo of Guidance, assigned to assist emergent intelligent life throughout their journey using knowledge compiled from others who have succeeded before them. The World Engine is a powerful construct containing the cumulative knowledge of all of humankind. Without that knowledge, it can become unstable and severely affect entire realities, as you could see with this stone world. Check your quest book often. We will provide you with further instructions and have access to additional knowledge upgrades as you restore more World Engine archives. Now that you've activated the work, the portal upstairs has become traversable. Press complete stage and claim reward to enable access to the world selection portal. I already had access to that though. Unknowing. Task 1. Begin your journey in this petrified world and return to me once you've acquired a crude tool capable of unearthing minerals and basic resources. Statistical models show increased motivation when provided tasks yield rewards. As such, the work will provide you with currency when objectives are completed. These may be exchanged with any echo to request items from their item printers labeled as the shop. The workshops contain a wide array of items and resources, most of which are only available a specific echo based on their domain of knowledge. While this knowledge may not prove essential to restoring the world engine, some items are only accessible via printing. Craft a crude brush. So we can get a quest book for 1, torches, random food, random basic vanilla resources, hold shift to view the pool, gate pearls, ring ender, I don't know what that is, smithing templates. Oh, apotheosis is in this pack. Amongst other stuff, random Project E gear, chaotic gear, cool stuff. Craft a crude brush. Flying. I have flying? Whoa. Creative flight. Archive of guidance. I see. So as I restore this world, it's going to add archives to these little areas here, and they're going to have their own specific shops. Of the Wormrite, there's a lot of mods I haven't used in this pack, so I'm just going to be exploring along with you guys. $1. The start of our journey. Grandma's treat is some chicken soup. FTB events. This pack comes with random events that are disabled by default. To enable them, complete this quest. Some events might contain jump scares. You can toggle each event using the command. Oh, I forgot I was in the water. B event. There's our B. You have to punch this guy, right? Oh, there we go. No, they just drop stuff. Honeycombs. Because I remember from the last time I played Stoneblock 3 that progression is kind of gated by the random loot bees. Like, you need eggs to drop from them, and that's how you get the resource chickens going. And getting a crystal chest is really useful. Although I remember a lot of people saying it is a little bit annoying how you can get, you know, really high level gear right at the start because of the loot bees, but I don't mind. If it's tied to the progression, it should be balanced to make it, you know, balanced. That gives you $1, getting started. Hard as a rock. No dirt, no trees, no tools, but you still got your fists. Break some stone to get pebbles that you can work with. Note this must be done with an empty hand. Now it's funny they give you the option to generate stuff like this because... Wait, are these not trees now that I think about it? They're mangrove roots. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's actually not a tree. Okay, never mind then. Because I was going to say, oh, it's funny they say there's no trees, but there's literally trees. But I guess mangroves don't count as trees. Can I move you? I want to move these guys over here. Cobblestone. That's not going to work, right? I need regular old stone, like this stuff. Maybe I should have picked the regular one. No, I like the ambiance. It's just a little annoying that to get access to the stone, it's kind of out of the way. So we start breaking stone to get stone pebbles. Like so. And make a crafting table out of cobblestone, which is 4 stone pebbles. And can I break any stone? Andesite? No. Cobblestone? No. So it has to be just regular old stone. So let's start digging this out and get our first crafting table. We're going to need 16 stone pebbles to make our 4 cobblestone. And then we can craft the crafting table. There we go, 16. Cobblestone, crafting table. Gives you some more stone pebbles. Ultimine notes. While the pack contains FTB Ultimine, it does not work on stone. Ultimine can be toggled with the keybind. It also requires a tool in your hand to work. From punching to smashing, cobblestone will only get you so far. Make a stone hammer so you can break cobblestone down into a finer material. There has to be some minerals in it somewhere. Stone rod, spirit repair malum, cobblestone and some stone rods, and I believe stone rods is just 2 cobblestone, I think, like making like a stick, if I remember correctly. Now I don't remember if mobs spawn in this pack, but if I just build a 1x2 tunnel, that should solve the issue. Because nothing can spawn in a 1x2, there's not enough room. Let's see. Cobblestone, and if you do this, yep, you get your stone rods. You do need 3 of them though. Let's get a couple more pebbles, like so, and make our first hammer. Then there's also the crook. This is for smashing down gravel. Smashing gravel down further turns it into dirt. Dirt is always filled with some kind of seed or sapling. Try breaking dirt with a stone crook. That takes 4 stone rods. And we're going to get gravel and dirt as well. Cobblestone will only get you so far. And this makes it easy to get a bunch of cobblestone, and then using Ultimine, you can break a lot of it very fast. So let's go ahead and make a crook. Crook. Then let's break down the rest of this. Make it into gravel. And then from gravel into dirt. Then place the dirt and crook it to get a variety of saplings. Dark oak, dark sapling, cherry, jungle, and spruce. Give me my money. Bunch of cobblestone. Digging in the dirt to get a sapling. It gives you another stone crook. The dirt seems to have plenty of saplings that you can use. You can get these saplings by mining dirt with the crook. While you can wait for a tree to grow, you can force it to grow using squat grow. This can be toggled with the keybind V. And is that the same as... Okay, so it is that one. Let's make some more dirt and let's plant our trees. Oh, whoops, not that. Need to hit it with the hammer. There we go. And let's plant our trees. We have a bunch of space in the middle. We're going to have to landfill this water though. So might as well plant our first one. We'll just put it right here. Wait, can I plant trees on mud? I can, perfect. It's actually going to save a lot of time. Grow, grow. There we go. Big tree. So we can start getting some wood. And progressing. I think the next one did say charcoal. And I'm guessing the first thing... Well, I need to see at what point do we unlock the resource chickens. We do have 1 egg. But we're going to need some more. On average, an event happens every 10 minutes. Did no saplings drop from that tree? Huh. I guess not. I don't see any. Weird. Charcoal and you. If you didn't know, yes, I know what that is. And then it gives you 2 hoppers so you can automate it for more charcoal. Hammer time. Digging with the pickaxe will take forever since it only mines 1 block at a time. Upgrade to a hammer from just hammers. The basic stone hammer can dig in a 3x3x1 area per swing, with the better hammers digging out even bigger areas. And it's pretty easy to make one. I am a fan of big hammers. It's a fun mod to play with. Make some sticks. Gather some more cobblestone. I guess we'll just have to put some doors on this, just in case mobs spawn. Then if we combine the sticks here... Oh, I forgot they do that. Hammer, stone hammer. Oh, it has to be regular stone. Okay, so I need a bit more cobblestone to make our furnace. Task completed furnace. Now if we put this guy right here, we can make some charcoal. We'll use these cherry saplings. That's pretty good. Wait, can I burn drip leaves? You cannot. See, that should be enough to make one. There we go. Oh, let me put that in my inventory first. There we go, charcoal and you. Because now we can just... Ow! There was a brazier there. I mean, a brazier. A fire pit. We could just do one up here, and then one on the side. Like so. That way we can start automation. Stone hammer, so let's make, we need 3 cobblestone so we can smelt it. Let's do 8 so we don't waste the charcoal. It's a bit of an odd number when it comes to crafting, but that's going to be fine. There we go. 8 goes in there. And this is probably my least favorite mod that adds this. Like, why do I have to break them down? Why do I have to place them just to break them again to get them to be a usable stick? It's really annoying. Then that will get us the hammer time. Leave nothing behind. Wood is important, especially in a world made of stone. You need to make use of everything you can get. With your first pieces of wood, make some wooden shears to properly harvest those leaves as well. And make our hammer. So now we can harvest a lot more stone at a time, as you can see. We get 9 stone per operation, way more efficient. And let's plant this tree and collect those leaves. Wooden shears. Leave nothing behind. Now, what do we actually need to use these for, though? There we go, 42. Hammer time gives you 5 coins. That gives you another 2. Don't forget to stomp. So far you've made good use of your fists, but now it's time to step it up a notch. These leaves have some life in them. You just need to crush them to find it. Place down the basin, then place some leaves on top of it. Jump on them until you've squeezed out every last drop. This will create water, but you'll need a way to scoop it out. Well, that would be really useful if we did not already have a pool of water, and looks like this only takes logs to make the basin. So let's make an axe so we can ulti-mine the trees down. Is that all the wood? No, stuff fell down over here. And let's plant some more trees. I love ulti-mine. It makes things go so much faster. Now, if we make our basin, we'll place you down over here. Don't forget to stomp for 2 money. And it said we need something to get it out. I'm guessing there's a wooden bucket, if I had to guess. Or do we use a bowl? Let's see, bowl. Yeah, bowl of water. Because, oh, and I have bowls for my chicken soup. Perfect. Now we can put the... How do I put this inside? Place down the basin, place some leaves on top of it. Oh, I see. And then it breaks. Cool. I thought you had to place the leaves inside. One and a half. Okay, so not all leaves are made equal. Some give you a full bucket, some give you a quarter of a bucket. Cool. And then if you use a bowl to pick it up, sometimes you will spill it, so I don't want to pick it up yet. Feel the burn. If leaves are dried out, they can be used to make stronger fibers. Make a campfire and place the leaves on top to dry them out. Once dry, you should be able to turn them into straw by breaking them with a crook. See, we're going to need this stuff. Campfire. See, can I ultimine this whole thing down? Oh, there's mangrove logs right here. Let me cut down this tree. Mangrove propagule. Oh, that's how it makes the tree. Cool. We'll put down you right over here. And dry out these leaves. Can you go away? I'm trying to see the timing on this. Okay, so it takes 30 seconds to dry it out. And then I'm going to want to start landfilling this water here so we have some space in the middle. We're going to chop down the rest of these mangrove trees. And let's already take these mangrove logs and convert them into charcoal. So while that dries out, then we're going to break them with a crook to get straw. Like so. Grasping at straws, feel the burn. Starbuncle gift from Ars Nouveau. What is this? Source berries. Very nice. Those are going to come into play later when we need access to Ars Nouveau. Not sure how much of the straw we're going to need. Oh, I could ulti-mine this entire thing. Well, that will clean it up really fast. There's our map. What is this? Healing Spring. Garden of Stone. Stuff over there. Cool. Gear quests. Most quests in the main chapters that are shaped like a gear are echo-related quests. This means that you'll most likely need to return to an echo to complete their task or see if they have something new for you. The Strands of Time. Okay, so this was related to the echo that we talked to in the beginning. With the straw that you've made, you're finally able to make a basic version of the most important tool on your journey, the crude brush. With a gentle hand and a stroke of the brush, you'll be able to find minerals hidden inside the broken stones. You should return to the Echo of Guidance to show them your progress. You can use /spawn to return to the lobby. A pebble, straw, and a stick. That's how we make that. So let's break some cobblestone. Some regular stone. To get some pebbles. And make a brush. So it was a stick, stone, and straw. Task completed. Observe grass block. Where did I see that? Okay, so now that we made that, if you do /spawn, we can talk to this guy. Task completed. And the shop is updated. So now we can buy torches. So I'm going to go ahead and place an order for 32 torches. Unknowing task number 2. As you're now aware, my primary directive is to restore the world engine. However, it cannot be accessed directly as its core is sealed deep within the center of the world beyond an impenetrable barrier to protect its internal systems from those who do not properly follow the work protocol. Access will require teleportation using chronon energy. Chronon is a powerful energy source capable of opening time-space gateways. A chronon generator will passively store chronon within a chronon cell. We have located a healing spring north of your base, which will provide you with the necessary resources to craft this generator. Past data has shown that mortal entities require the consumption of nutrient-rich substances in order to function. To accommodate for this need and to avoid past results, you may now acquire food from within our shop. Note, you may access your base by walking through the portal again, craft and submit a chronon generator to your quest book. And then you can buy random food. And here's everything you can get, all sorts of stuff. But we already have 12 chicken soup that we got from Grandma, so I think it's fine. Let's actually get a full stack of torches, now that I think about it. It's pretty good. Can I still fly? I can, cool. We can always fly as long as we're in this area here. The Archive of Guidance. And he was talking about the Well of Life, which is this over here, the Healing Spring north. Why am I still flying? Oh, it's going to run out right now. So, if we want to go north, we're going to need quite a lot of stone hammers to dig over there and craft a chronon, whatever that is. So let's dump our inventory real quick, because we have a lot of junk, like the roots. Can I use these to make anything? You can combine it with mud, you can compost it, you can burn it. I'll probably end up burning it, but let's put everything away in here. Wilden horn, this stuff, all of that. Keep this. We don't need all of that, so we'll keep the oak saplings, this stuff, the sticks, the stone, that, the straw, and the dry leaves. More smashing bonsai trees. Oh, we should probably go to this first, actually. Chronon generator. So we do have a couple more things we can do before we go to that, actually. Brushing in the dirt. Instead of picking through the dirt with a crook, the crude brush can help you find smaller objects like seeds to start a farm. Grass or delightful dirt can also be used to make a passive mob farm that can be a good source of food and resources, especially leather. The Echo of Guidance also sells a gateway containing passive mobs. Grass seed. So there's a unearther block. If you put a villager in there, he will work. Cool. So let's grab our dirt. And we start brushing this. We got our seed. Cool. Task completed egg. Oh, because there was probably something. Yeah. The chicken or the egg. Passively spawned chickens can drop eggs randomly, but you can also get the eggs before the chickens. They may randomly drop from the Loot Bee event, or if you're very lucky, the Chicken Jockey event may also lay an egg. With access to eggs and feathers, you can get started on Roost Ultimate, allowing your chickens to produce other resources other than old eggs. And Roost Ultimate is how we produce, I believe, all of the resources we're going to use. If you take a look. Chicken stick. Yeah, so you could see. Where did we go? Where are we? Generating resources. This chapter outlines most of the different ways to automate generating different resources. Fluid cows is how we're going to generate a bunch of fluids. Observe a fluid cow. I believe this is the chicken one. Chicken. Okay, I'm guessing that was a random event that just spawns fake creepers. Because that was a little terrifying. Oh, there's also campfires up here, so I'm going to steal that for a second. Unearther level 1 novice. Is that my level, or do we have a skill tree system in this? Andesite pebbles. Now it seems like you can do this on cobblestone, and this is how you're supposed to get ores. See nothing yet. Mine stonium ore. What is stonium? Raw stonium, pet rock. Used to tame a pet rock and for crafting rock kibble. That's what's always funny about playing a mod pack. You never know what you're going to run into. Getting started. Let's see. More smashing. Using a hammer, you can break down dirt into sand and then dust. These will provide different resources needed for progression. The hammer can also smash down compressed blocks to speed things up. Sand and dust. There's the sand. Into dust. Bonsai trees. Bonsai pots make tree farming a breeze. Place in a piece of dirt, a sapling, and an axe to create a mini tree farm in a single block. You can get some clay by brushing sand. So if I place all of this, can I ulti-mine sand? You absolutely can. We also get copper chunks, so if we do the same with the dust, what do you get out of the dust? From dust, we're going to get gold and bone meal, by the looks of it. But how do we get iron? That's a good question. Raw stonium. See, if I do iron chunk. Oh, we do it on gravel. So if you brush gravel, you get iron chunk, osmium chunk, lead chunk, zinc chunk, aluminum, lapis, diamond, emerald, and coal. Why do these guys have different... Geologist, huh. I wonder why they work differently. Because they have different drop rates. Interesting. Gunpowder, potato, carrot. So we're going to need room to place dirt so we can get mobs to drop. And then we need a bunch of chickens for the resource chickens. Let's see, a bonsai pot is 5 bricks. So we have enough to make 2. And we can get started producing trees. Throw that in here. Let's see, just cook all of that. I'm guessing at some point I'm going to remove all of the mangroves and just light up the entire area and flatten it out so we can actually use it for stuff. And chicken or the egg, we need a feather, which is going to come from a chicken. So you can see roost is a block that you can craft, and then you put a chicken inside of it, and then they do different things, which is really cool. So you can have a ink chicken, aluminum chicken, black quartz chicken, chickens for everything. That's how you automate your resource production. And we're going to need 5 of these bricks to make our bonsai. We're also going to need some dirt. So we'll grab this into gravel, gravel into dirt, brick, bonsai pot. Now if we place you, say like right here, dirt and oak tree, and this axe, optional pot decoration. Enchant the pot to improve its performance. Prevent running with a nearby redstone signal. It'll automatically generate logs. Let's see, show recipes. So we put in an oak. Okay, so you can also do mushrooms as well. There's different soils, so they do different things. Dirt is mostly the same. Mycelium. No, that's all the same. This is just showing how what dirt you need to grow different types of trees. And if we look at oak, The oak sapling will make oak logs, oak leaves, oak saplings, sticks, and apples. Fully automatic too, which is very nice. Then we can improve the performance by enchanting it. And the hopper is just so you can pull stuff out into a chest. So if we actually... We don't have enough wood. Oh wait, we have wood in here. If we make a chest, we don't need that many chests. And we put the chest right here. That's not a chest. Put the chest right here. Like so, it'll automatically output into the chest, which is very useful. So we could actually have a bonsai sapling up here, like this. Bonsai pot. Put you up here. Then put in oak, some dirt, and an axe. And that's going to put it in the wrong spot. So I actually need to move you. See, it breaks with an axe. So we have one. We could put this guy up here. Where'd it go? Huh? Excuse me? Where did it go? I just saw it a second ago. What I was going to do was put the bonsai sapling on top, that way it would just make more, but it seems like it just disappeared. Which is quite odd, not sure where that went. Anyways, so now it wants us to make, to show the echo you've learned how to unearth resources from this world, you should make an iron hammer from the materials you can brush from gravel. This will speed up gathering cobblestone greatly. Note, completing this quest will upgrade your unearther level, which increases the types of items that you receive when brushing. Interesting. So we need levels to unearth certain materials. If I'm digging, I should probably be digging north, towards the healing spring. Now we need to turn all this into gravel. And I'm not the smartest guy, because I already forgot that we can just make it into compressed, and that makes it go a lot faster. Now I can't do this, right? Oh, it looks like you can, it just takes a lot longer. At least I think it's working. It doesn't look like it's working. So let me break these guys. Which is going to be really slow. Turn you back into gravel. And get some iron chunks. Along with coal. So I guess we don't really... No, it would still be useful to set up an automatic charcoal production, because then I don't have to make coal in the first place. And I believe these are coal. These are tiny coal chunks, not the big ones. Yeah, tiny coal. Along with some iron chunks. Iron cluster. Okay, gotcha. I thought that was too easy. Iron cluster goes in there. Then to make the iron hammer, gonna need 2 ingots, and we do have auto hammers as well. So where do we get redstone? Once we unlock redstone, we can make auto hammers to process this stuff for us, which will make things go a lot better. Once we start setting up automation for the basic resources, that'll let us move through the quest book a lot faster. So now let's make our iron hammer. To complete the quest, your unearthing skill has leveled up. A gift of pebbles. And he gives us an auto hammer. Nice. Unearther levels. Increasing your unearther level will also increase the types of drops you get from brushing blocks. Secrets of the Spring. The Echo mentioned a healing spring somewhere north of your base that can provide you with the resources to make the Chronon cell. It's time to dig, dig, dig. And becoming the Unearther. With your new unearthing skill, you should be able to easily find better materials in the different blocks you can brush. Try brushing dust to see what you can unearth. Okay, so I'm guessing once I automate... No, where is it? Spirit focusing. Maybe if I just click U on this, and we go to dust. Gotcha. Okay, so now it's saying required level. So are there different ones? I'm trying to understand how this works. Dust. But we should be able to get redstone from dust now, is what I'm understanding. So if we break these guys to dirt, and break the dirt into sand, and then break the sand into dust, we should be able to get redstone out of this now. Because before we were only getting gold. Okay, we get a lot more stuff. We get tin, gold, and redstone now. So now we can make more auto hammers. Because auto hammers should be able to... I wonder if they show it. Yeah, so the auto hammer is just a hammer. So if we put cobblestone in it, it turns into gravel, gravel into dirt, dirt into sand, sand into dust, and it stops there. But then this means we don't have to do it ourselves. I believe the higher tier auto hammers don't... From what I remember, the iron auto hammer can hammer all the same things that the netherite auto hammer can do. The only difference is that you need the higher tier in order to process the compressed stuff faster. So what I think, I'm not actually sure. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. But anyways, that's how you're going to start setting up our basic resource automation. So let's dump this in our chest because we need to start digging north to get access to the Spring of Life. It is very nice that we have this crystal chest though, because we can store a bunch of stuff in there right now. That makes it a lot easier. So our stone hammer is pretty effective. So if I take some of this, we should just be able to keep digging our way forward. And that's all that's the only quest we have to do right now. Oh, it wants us to make a gold ingot to finish this. So let me grab you to make our gold ingots. That way the quest is finished by the time we get there. Like so. And then we're going to take our crafting table. Gold ingots. Quest completed. Bunch more dust. And optional healing spring. This compass will lead you to the nearest one. I guess we don't need this, because I can see it on the minimap. But I might as well just complete it. Can teleport to the entrance if you're within 256 blocks. Am I within 256? We are. So I could just teleport over there, actually. Huh, okay, it's not working. Oh, loot bee! Get the loot. A feather. A gold ingot. A crystal chest. And something dropped up there. What is that? We're gonna have to chop down the tree to find out. Ooh, it's a piece of leather. Very nice. Another crystal chest, leather, this stuff. Put that away. Alright, so let's go digging. So it should be pretty easy because we have the stone hammer, and then we could just craft some more. Okay, that's all of that gone. Let's see, let's actually just build a little floor here. Like so. Then we can use this landfill to fill in the water in the center. So we are here at -12. We need to go all the way to -137. So 128 blocks, which is not that far. It'll just take a little bit of digging to get there. Why did this... What? Huh? Is it lagging? That's odd. I've barely done anything. Why is there lag? Oh, the chicken and the egg is done. So, let's get mining. And with that, the quest is completed. Locate the springs. Okay, so I'm guessing the reason it started to lag when I came out here, bedrock, was because a bunch of stuff started to generate as we approach this way. Interesting. Now, where actually is this? Get an amethyst shard, so it should be somewhere in here. We just dig our way in. Oh, here we are. Wow. So pretty. Has bamboo. Has some grass. Has whatever this water is. Now it just said we need to grab one of these amethyst shards. And we should be good to go. Done and dusted. Chronon generator. With the materials you've gathered, you should be able to craft the Chronon generator like the Echo wanted. It's time to submit the Chronon generator and return to the Echo of Guidance. Doing this will award all players on your team a cell and a generator. Note, you must submit the Chronon generator to complete this quest and update the Echo of Guidance. Chronon generator. Chronon cell, iron ingot, glass, clock. And this takes copper, amethyst shard, and redstone. So yeah, we should have everything we need to make this thing. Let's see, what's up here? Barrel, there's a brewing stand, some blast furnaces, some lodestones. Bunch of cool stuff. But nothing we need right now. Let's see, can I go... Oh, I didn't set a home, right? You haven't unlocked it yet. So we're gonna have to run. Ouch. Did not mean to do that. There it is. So we're just gonna have to run back home and get the materials needed to craft our Chronon generator. Alright, so the Chronon generator takes... Chronon generator takes a Chronon cell, which is copper and iron. So we should be able to get most of that. So let's grab the copper, the iron, and the redstone. Then we'll also need gold and sand to make the glass. Redstone, tiny coal, copper, iron, gold, iron ingots, and then we have a bunch of cobblestone that we can break down to get the other stuff. So, first things first, need to replace my crafting table. Okay, throw in all this cobblestone. And let's see, we're going to have to break down some of this into gravel and then into sand. Gravel, then you into sand. Oh, that's into dirt, and then into sand. Convert the tiny coal into a regular sized coal. Sand. And then we're going to need some more iron. Iron came from gravel. So let's break this stuff. To get the gravel. Now this should give us a good amount of iron chunks. Give us a bunch of everything, actually. Let's see, there's the glass. We need to make a chest for over here. Just start dumping all of this stuff, except for you. Glass. So we need a clock. We need 2 copper ingots. Where did I get copper from? Copper chunks come from sand. But we only need 2 for this, so that should be enough. Then we're going to need some more iron. Typically, seems like you get the most iron chunks. That's not how you do it. Let's make the battery. We're only missing... We have the redstone. We just need 2 more iron ingots. Then we should have enough to make everything. Iron ingot. Chronon cell. Quest completed, curio items. Then with 1 more iron ingot. Put it all together. Oh, we need 1 more. To make the chronon generator. Now, funny enough, I had to pause for a second, but I did get an advancement for playing for 1 hour. Chronon generated. I think it was in here. Bounty board. Play for 1 hour. Play for 10 hours. 25, 50, 100 hours. You get 250 out of that. Cool. The bounty board. Most quests in the bounty board are repeatable and refresh every 24 hours. The clock task in each quest will show the cooldown once you've collected your rewards. Kill the Warden, Mighty Ender Chicken, the Wither, different bosses. A personal vendetta. For centuries, the Wandering Trader has set out to personally annoy as many players as it can. That ends today. Kill the Wandering Trader in the name of Alfred GG. You get 3 for it. That's funny. A lot of bosses, though. Oh, no. They're not all bosses. Some of these are also just craft something and you can turn it in for money. Pretty cool. But now that we have that, let's head to spawn and turn in our item. Lore. Oh, to the quest book. Getting started. Submit. Done. 10 gold. Dreadful dirt. Another Chronon generator. The lost cell of the echoes, and unlock the world engine. This gives us Chronon management. The Chronon cell allows you to store the power of time called Chronon. The Chronon generator will slowly generate Chronon for the cell, which enables teleportation to your base using /home. You can also use the cell to teleport to the world engine by sneak right-clicking with it in your hand. Action Pad. The Action Pad is a marvel of the ages. It can route many of your commonly used commands such as home, spawn, and world engine teleportation through this device. You can open the menu by using the item or with the keybind. Many other teleportation options will appear as you meet the various echoes and progress through the pack. If you ever lose your device, you can claim a replacement in the Questbook Emergency Items tab. Chronon cell, storing Chronon, Chronon generator. So now if I right click this, we can do that stuff. Cool. So now if I talk to this guy, complete the stage. Stage 3, reward collected, a worn out ender lead. You have impressed well. However, solitary effort has proven inefficient in past attempts. To improve your odds, you will require assistance. In the shadows, you may find the remains of previous helpers. This damaged ender lead should assist you when conversion them within a healing spring into a useful companion. You will be required to convert this helper into a token, which can be brought to the system to recognize your progress. This can be done by making an echo encoder within the world engine. Task: convert a zombie villager in a healing spring and turn them into a worker token using the echo encoder. Then we did unlock the gateway pearl, which will get us 6 cows, 6 chickens, 6 sheep, pigs, and rabbits. And random basic vanilla resources can also be purchased for 8 gold. But this doesn't look like good value because everything's 11%. And since we can get infinite of this anyway, there's not really a point in buying it, you know? But I do want to see what the world engine looks like. Opening a door to the world engine. Wow. Looks pretty cool. World engine owned by the Echoborn. Idle. Custom machinery. Kind of looks like a portal. What a grand structure. I'm guessing we're not meant to really go up there, but there's nothing stopping us from doing that. It does look really cool though. Now we can go home. And I really need to landfill that. And let's see, charm and bracelet charm. So I should be able... I'm wearing it on my head! Okay, that's funny. I did not realize that. And my axe is up there. I did not realize you could put the bonsai on your head. That's really funny. So we should be able to equip you, you, and you. So now if I hit minus, no, that's not it, minus, what's the keybind? It said it's the minus button. Unless it's shift minus? No. Minus? Oh, okay, so it's minus on the keypad. Route to guidance. What is that? You're out of range of the echoes. Please return to the... Oh, it teleports me to the guidance guy. Gotcha. And then... Okay, so now that that's done... Bring me to life. Wake me up inside. So that's going to be getting a villager. Rotten flesh into leather, which is why it gave us the dreadful dirt, because this will spawn hostile mobs. So good to know. We did unlock this quest over here, curio items. There are hundreds of items you can place in your curio slots, which can be accessible by clicking the small button in your inventory. You can look up a specific slot item in JEI by typing slot colon before the slot name, for example, slot head or slot feet. So we have access to curios, iron gems, apothic gems, different types of gear. Oh, cool. So they even list the early game, mid game, and end game items. Enchanting, the kitchen multi-block, gearing up for adventure. This chapter is all about teaching you some of the different ways to craft, enhance, and enchant any gear you might need on your adventures. Armors, weapons, and tools. Oh, so these are just, they don't do anything. Malum armor, Iron Soul's basic armor, vanilla cardboard armor, sneaky sneaky. While not offering much protection in the form of armor, holding down shift while wearing the full set of armor will turn you into a cardboard box small enough to avoid being detected by mobs. And then cool weapons and tools. Maybe I should use the Ars tools, the spellbook, because I've never actually used the spellbook before. But I'm also lazy, so I might not do that. But anyways, this has been great progress for the first episode of Stoneblock 4. I'm your host, Hamas28, and I'll see you guys next time.